What would it look like to make a painting based on a metal album? This is Genevieve. She's my baby. Hello everybody, welcome to Passionfroot. I'm Darcie, one of the 4 current creators on this channel, where we collaborate and have conversations, share our spiritual and creative journeys, and encourage you to embrace and pursue a life filled with purpose. I speak for everybody, every single person involved with this channel when I say we are very, very excited for whatever the future may hold, and we hope that you will join us for the ride. Since this is my first solo video on this channel, I thought I would do a little bit of an introduction. So I am 2 years out of college. I graduated with my BFA, Bachelor's of Fine Arts. I guess I'll just talk about a few of the things that I'm most proud of creating, and then you'll be able to get to know me a little bit more as this channel goes on. When I graduated, I had to do a solo show for my senior thesis. I created a series of about 80 paintings of my memories, and that was the first show I'd ever done, and I was so proud of it. The second thing that I'm really proud of is during my time in college, I created a series of 60 art college vlogs, and I'm so glad I did that. It's so cool to have saved those memories, and I put a lot of effort into those vlogs. And finally, this year, I had another solo show where I made work inspired by my dad's poetry, and we had a show back in June. So those are a few things that I've created, and you'll see more of my work as we continue on posting about this channel, and you'll see a lot of the behind the scenes, what's going on in my mind, what is fueling me, what is fueling the other creatives on this channel as we pursue our passions and a life filled with purpose. And you can also check out my personal YouTube and Instagram and all the other social media that I have as well if you do want to find out more right now. One last very important thing I want to say before I begin this video is that this channel is not just for artists and musicians. Yes, currently our team is made up of artists and musicians, but we want this to encourage everybody, no matter what journey you're pursuing, no matter what field of interest you have. I believe there are things that we've learned in our experiences that we can absolutely share with whoever wants to listen. And we're not perfect, and we don't have it all figured out, but there's something beautiful about being open and honest about what you've learned and sharing that with your community and growing with your community. And so that's our vision for this channel. Now, after I've just said that this channel is not just for artists and musicians, I am going to be starting off with a fun painting video, so hopefully you'll enjoy that. So there are 2 amazing musicians on this channel, Evin, Nazya, and Kozen, and I thought it would be really fun to start off with a video where I am creating pieces of visual work inspired by their albums, by their sound.
Sure, I get dizzy, go crazy, go stupid, sacrifice my peace, better bring some good music. I hate it, then love it, make something of it, and now here we are making use of our lemons.
I love when sound and visuals collaborate together to create something new. I love being inspired by music. I love listening to music when I'm painting. Max and Evin have 2 very different music styles, and that's really exciting because I'm going to be making a painting responding to each of their styles. Max is all about metal.
Throw it away to the wind and start again.
In his solo work and the work he does with his band Kozen, you know, there's heavy drums, heavy guitar, really crazy screaming vocals. Evin, on the other hand, is an indie pop artist.
Darling, you think it's time to, you say I'm
Liquid smooth, flowy sounds, super vibey, super calm to listen to in some instances, and she also has some crazy stuff as well, but definitely different than Max's music. The 2 of them are doing some really, really good work, and so I wanted to see what would it look like if I turned each of their sounds into something visual. So that's what I'm going to be doing here today. So right now I'm figuring out color palettes for these things. I know I could just go off the top of my head and do it in the moment, but I find that usually when I do that, I'm not very happy with the piece. So I'm going to plan this one out. Okay, I'm really feeling strong about a nice red. Red is just a good bold color. I also feel like gold, maybe not like much gold, but at least some gold accents. And okay, black, I feel like is a must. I realize I may just be pulling these directly from the album cover, at least the black and red, but hey, they chose these colors for a reason. I'm kind of feeling a purple, like a really nice dark purple. Okay, now for Evan's album. I just want to remember some of the sounds on it. Yet again, I think I'm probably going to be stealing a little bit from her actual album cover. I've been having a clear picture of like kind of like peach color, soft colors, but with a little bit of boldness to them as well. So peach, definitely feeling green, something like that. Some kind of blue, maybe a little bit more purple than that. This? I'm feeling like hers is gonna need some gold as well. And this could be cool because there could be like that sort of connection between the two of their pieces. Okay, and now I'm gonna do a little bit of sketching, trying to figure out the composition, trying to figure out what I'm drawing in the first place. Okay, so Max's piece. I'm gonna need to listen to these songs while I'm drawing. So much you won't let go of it all behind. Okay, so there's wood grain on the little circles I'm gonna be painting on. His music just has so much energy in it, and I felt like those lines of the wood grain that like curve around and stuff, they have so much energy in them as well. So I thought it would be kind of cool to paint along those lines, make it kind of a little bit of an abstract piece. So now, using these other colors somehow. I could color with them inside these lines, perhaps. Like so. I like that black line right there. It's funky. Ooh, I kind of like how it looks kind of drippy. I might experiment with that a little bit. That's kind of cool. What if it's like dipped in black? I'm still gonna experiment with using the other colors kind of along with these lines, but I also want to see what happens if I just do solid, like red or solid red and purple underneath everything. That's kind of cool. That kind of gives the vibes of this album, I think. Now to test my other idea of red and purple and kind of a gradient beneath. Like that. That's really cool. Let's try a gradient just for the heck of it. That's cool too. I like the gradient effect. I'm not sure which one I like better. That's without the gradient, that's with the gradient. I don't know. So I'm gonna sit on that. Now I'm gonna go to Evan's, so we're gonna have to switch the vibes. Small Talk, her 2022 EP.
Ain't nobody like a spoiler. Woman up and handle it and take it like a.
I'm getting visions of like a more minimal, kind of cozy scene. I really love the photo she chose for her album cover with like the couches, you know, again, kind of similar to the colors I chose. They're kind of like a light brown peachy color, soft light, soft colors all throughout it. And so that's kind of the vision that I get a vision that's similar to that. Okay, so I scoured my camera roll for some references, and I'm definitely super drawn to skies, especially for making a piece based off of Evan's album. We have this, a really, really beautiful moon, another really nice moon sky picture, more sky, and I just gotta figure out which one I want to use, or do I want to use a mixture of all of them? Hello. Editing Darcie here. bringing you the message that the footage that I recorded on my iPad for Evan's piece unfortunately glitched for most of the video, so I don't have much of that footage, but we will work around it for this edit. Just wanted to let you know that. All right, back to the video. I think the beauty of having that hard line in Max's piece in the background is that I can also make that be a consistent factor between the two pieces. If I want to do like a sky piece, I can have the horizon line right here for Evan's piece. And so there's also that consistency between the two, and I think that would be really cool. Okay, but I think I actually want, if I'm going to have sky in Evan's piece, I want the vast majority of the piece to be sky and just a little bit at the bottom to be ground. This is my favorite song. Love myself, by step, patience, child.
Before I get dizzy, go crazy, go stupid, sacrifice my peace, but it brings some good music. I hate it, then love it, make something of it. And
okay, I feel like there's a little bit of symbolism going on in this piece. I have a little house object thing here. Somewhere, it's gonna be somewhere, I'm not sure where yet. You know, her pieces are really about growth, especially in this album. And, you know, growth is not an easy thing, but I think her vibe, the vibe of her music, kind of approaches it as a peaceful thing. You know, something like being kind to yourself, taking it slowly, going at whatever pace you need to go at. And I think this image of like a vast sky with a little house kind of evokes that sense of like this great big world that's a little scary sometimes, but it's also beautiful at the same time, and growth is beautiful and good. Maybe this is the gold part. World of earth tones. I'm still very conflicted about whether to do this gradient on Max's piece or not. I'll probably figure it out when I actually start drawing. Okay, so yeah, for the most part, I actually really like these a lot. These are the sketches for my pieces, and I think I'm ready to start painting. Yay, let's go, let's do it, let's do this thing.
There's so much you won't let go, so gripped by the emptiness. You won't show it, but I know you've sunken into distress. All that you refuse to face leaves you guarded and austere, hiding an arcane disgrace and living enslaved to fear. Don't you wanna feel a little more alive, live with open eyes? 'Cause if you can believe, then you'll find you're just in time to leave it all behind. You have carried endless war inside of your mind. Picture now an open door and take back the time. Don't you wanna feel a little more alive, live with open.
BRB, busy talking in my sleep. Girl, I just soaked my pillow. I hope that no one's on me. Buried deep into my thoughts, I wanna be someone who I can trust. Oh, 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 hello, proceed. I must admit it's nice to meet the person in the pages. Girl, what's with the anxiety? Just let go. Don't hold back, the highs and lows have all been calculated. Oh, oh. One way to take the edge off. Engage in petty small talk. Be guided by the light, love. At least you
All right, that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Let me know what you thought about the pieces. We got Max's here. We got Evan's here. I'm quite proud with how they came out. I really feel like, at least for me, they capture the feeling of the albums. Max and Evin, so happy to have you guys on this channel with me, and thank you for letting me use your music in this video and be inspired by it. As I said at the beginning of the video, we're all really excited about this channel. There's going to be so much good stuff on it, so please hit that subscribe button to see more and to follow along with our journeys. We're going to be having a mixture of fun videos, deep videos, advice videos, vulnerable videos where we share parts of our journey, the works. So if you want to see something, leave a suggestion in the comments below. If you have an idea for any kind of collaboration you'd like to see us do, you can also leave that in the comments. Whether it's between us here in the Passionfroot collective, or if it's us with somebody out there in the social media world, let us know. We all are looking forward to seeing where this channel takes us. With that being said, I hope to see you back watching the next video, and until then, keep being creative, keep following your passion, and we'll see you next time here on Passionfroot. Bye!
let's talk more triggers and